Another week has passed, has come and gone, has faded into oblivion, and this week was, well, to say the least, it was a pretty amazing week. We learned that we made the top 5 for Trusted Tech and the top 12 for Installer of the Year. We were hoping for Trusted Tech, but we ended up getting both. That is phenomenal. A lot of that is because of you guys. You guys voted both industry and consumer. To me, you're all just fans of the show, and we appreciate it so much for what you guys did. As I've said thank you many times, I'm going to say it one more time. I'm going to offer you guys a chance to become part of this really cool experience that we're taking on right now. If you didn't catch the Saturday show, we sadly explained that for the next couple weeks there's going to be very few videos released here on YouTube. The reason why is because we have to do two major projects for this contest as part 3. Now this is where the fun thing comes in. How would you guys like to be part of it? So here's the deal. You can either do a video, you can either comment on this video, you can send me an Instagram post, tag me in something, you can send me an email right here, this email that's been up this whole time, you can send it to here. I don't care. Here's what I'm thinking. If we have ever helped you in any way, shape, or form, or we've turned you back into car audio because you were out of it for a long time, anything, any story that you have, don't go crazy, that you would like to share it. I don't care what medium you put it in, because what I need is I have this idea. I have, when we structure these videos, it's a lot of late night going, wouldn't that be cool? And I have this idea, and I need your help one more time for this idea that I have in my mind. Now here's the cool part. You're gonna be part of this video, or videos as it were. We're eventually gonna share them on YouTube, so you'll be able to be part of that, meaning your name will be forever, or your video, or whatever it is that you sent me will forever be there for people to see. And the reason why that is because this experience couldn't have happened without you guys. I want to bring that full circle, so I want to give you guys the opportunity to be part of my video that I have to submit. Sound like fun? I hope so. So if you guys want to take part in this, like I said, you can email me something right here. You can contact me on Facebook. My links, everything, all my links to all my social media are in the description of this video. And I love doing this sitting in the living room with the TV that keeps changing colors and giving that just that. Look at that. Woo! Okay, you got 3 days. Okay, that's it. You only got 3 days. By Wednesday, this is over. It's too late. So you got 3 days. That's it. Now with that all done, enjoy this week. And if you didn't get to catch 5 minutes with 5-star, go ahead and watch this, and that'll get you up to speed on everything that happened in the shop. All right, guys, enjoy. All right, hit start. Hey, guess what? It's 5 minutes with 5-star, back from vacation. We'll talk all about that tonight because we have more time. Because we only have, how long, Fernando?
5 minutes.
What are you doing over there?
Just making tweeters.
Making Jeep tweeter pods. I know, right? Hey, we come back from vacation too. A Jeep. Oh boy, yay. Hey, but check this out. So this is the new Kenwood short chassis radio. We're putting that in here. This is the DMX, not the rapper, 7706S. But so this is the new short chassis Kenwood, non-motorized screen. Hey, there's my phone. Yes, sexy red case. The back is totally different. If you've ever seen a Kenwood before, the USB is wired. They love to do that on these. And it comes out of the top here with the reverse camera and the emergency brake wire right there. Here's all your AV cables, or really just your V cables. So you have front camera, video out, rear camera, video in. Here's your 5-volt preamp section here. Sirius XM, iData is over here. And then we have our aux input right there. This actually has an aux. And then down here is your audio in. So that audio in is paired up with this video in over here so that you can still run like the, what's that iSimple piece called? Media Links HDMI adapter. And you can do HDMI into it because it does not have an HDMI input. But you can still do Media Links. So you still have a port into it if you're that guy that still needs that. Hey guys from Iowa, hope you had a great vacation. We did have a great vacation, and that means tonight we'll be back on Facebook. We have a lot of neat stuff to talk about. Where's it all at?
Where is it?
Oh, yeah. Well, so check this out. I'm not supposed to talk about this, so we'll just pretend like you didn't see it. But can anyone see that right there? I'm going to keep panning so you didn't actually see it, right?
Do you see it?
Nothing to see here. Say nothing to see here.
No, I know. I
Nope.
don't see it. No, I don't know what you're talking about.
So we just got that in while we were gone. Did you film an episode of The Boring Life? Yes, we actually filmed 2 episodes of The Boring Life. I'm going to start editing those and get those out. So those were cool. Yeah, a lot of fun there. We had a great time. They spent a ton of my money. That's our money, right? We're married, been married for forever. But, so what's going on in this Jeep, let me get it, hold on. Even with the short chassis, we're still going to want to go ahead and remove this bar right here. We did one the other day and it still needs to come out. So all you're doing is freeing up all this room in the dash here. If you have a Jeep, you can go ahead and remove the little module here. That's the, whatever their telematics thing is. And unplug the USB, plug in your cool USB adapter from PAC. We make this cool mount here. A lot of cool stuff going on apparently. It's because it's not here in Florida. We make this mount here for the SAT tuner, the SVX 300. Use a SAT1 adapter, which allows you to retain your factory SAT adapter. I know what you're thinking, it's a Jeep. Ooh, you know what else came in while we were gone, which we're gonna show tonight. The preloaded L7 boxes came in, the 10 and the 12. Did some experiments this weekend with replacing the 5-inch screen and the 2019 Ram. Ooh,
Nice.
yeah, that's cool. Did you use iData piece? Because that would be neat. Really, the big thing with the RAM is that, yeah, it's a new dash. So that's a lot of fun. Ooh, hope that went well. Florida weather sucks, just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue that, but you know what? It's better than snow. I tossed my XM box in behind the radio. You can do that. We just, since it's there and it's a Jeep, it's going to get bounced around. You know, you saw the big tires here. It's easier for us to just go ahead and make that panel. We've got one made up that we router out. It's right here. Fernando made this last time because we do so much of these. So we have this. This mimics the box, which is over here. I don't conveniently put this stuff side by side. So this is the box right here. So we just take that out. And we're going to have to take it out anyways to unplug that USB. So it's just easier to grab it all and make that mount. To mount it securely in the dash. Now, we did talk about last week before we went on vacation, we talked about we're going to film a bunch of new videos on the LC7i. We also got in a LC2i that we're going to do a couple videos on, only because that's still a relevant piece and a lot of people have them. I'm not supposed to say anything that could be coming here shortly to replace that. I didn't say anything. You didn't hear from me. Don't tell Chris I said anything. But there's a replacement coming. It's going to be super cool. So we'll get that once that starts shipping. We'll talk about that more. But the LC2i, I feel, will be around for many years to come.
Yeah.
It sucks. It's too bad you got... Yeah. What do we got here? The Metric kit almost fits with... Oh, cool. Some trimming and small chassis. Oh, chassis decks. Yeah, almost. So almost. Yeah, we're going to have a new 2019 with the 12-inch touchscreen. We're going to get that in the next couple weeks. I'm really excited about that. Thanks for the Chevy Cruise video. It helped me a lot. Oh, no problem. Glad we could help. What's up, guys? Glad you're back. You're the only one. Well, I mean, some of you guys might be glad. I didn't want to come back. Did you want to come back?
Lima, Peru. Hey, what's going on? Yeah.
You wanted to come back?
Yeah. Why not?
Looking energized for vacation. I did go jogging 3 mornings.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it was hot.
I went to the gym once.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, good for you. Yeah, no, I went jogging 3 times, running. I don't know. Okay. It was running because I don't jog. I feel you're in the double digits if you're jogging, and I don't do double digits. And that's just because I want to get it over with. But anyways, tonight, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be live. Yes. We'll answer any questions that we can think of. It's going to be a light show as far as we got some new stuff we want to show. Right. And then we'll answer any questions about that. So glad y'all back. YouTube was so boring without you. And I know. And I'm sorry, but thanks for the time off. We definitely need it. We had a lot of good time. put a lot of effort into thinking about what we want to do with the future of the channel, and having that time off really gave us some clarity. We have a lot of things that are going to be coming up in the next couple months on the channel that are going to be really fun. We've got a lot of things we're working with partners on that are really nice. Partners such as these guys right here. This just showed up because this integrates with this. And so we're going to be putting that in the Camaro. Looking forward, we're going to talk more about that whole thing and what this means to the future of car audio. And I'm not supposed to be showing you this, so don't tell them that I showed you that. And you ask why we don't get a lot of cool stuff sometimes? Because we show stuff like that we're not supposed to. Hey, I'm sorry. You send it to me and I have a camera. Want an Alpine 650 but doesn't support iData. Yes, understandable. And that's, I know. That's why they're hitting that price point.
Okay, this is the last question.
What do you got?
To pull my truck apart, first time 2008 Ram 1500.
2008?
2008.
Okay.
Want to replace all stock speakers. Any recommendations?
For replacing the stock speakers?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's a 6x9. So Kenwood has the new Exelon components that's got the 2.5 inch and the 3.5 inch, and then it comes with a 6 inch mid base. Those sound really good, and they're pretty much an exact fit, so those going really nice. Then you have the Focal Integration Series, which has the 6x9 components, really nice. Pioneer makes a set that's really the TSAs, which are super affordable. So if you're looking to do like a basic upgrade, they're super affordable. And then Alpine makes all three sets in their SR and X line.
Yep.
Morel makes the Maximos, which are really nice if you like that nice smooth sounding tweeter. So there's a lot to choose from in that 6x9. And then Audison just came out in the Prima line with their 6x9 component as well.
Yeah.
So there's pretty much mild to wild, throwing out to that stereo shop that's named Mild to Wild. I know there's a ton of them. As far as 6x9 components go for that truck now. So you're in a great time as opposed to when that truck was new, finding a nice set of components to go in there. So there's a bunch of them to choose from.
Yeah.
Check some of those out, and I'm sure you can find something you like.
Somebody asked about the dash kit for the Nissan Armada. I think check Pack Audio.
No, that's going to be Armada. That's going to be Metra.
Check
no.
Metra.
Okay, so all right. So here's the problem with Armada, and I think I know what he's talking. It probably has the top screen for if it has the factory navigation with the top screen, that's where you run into the problem. The kit will still fit. You're just going to lose functionality. That's the problem with it. It's like the kit is the same. The radio is the same size. It's just it doesn't. You lose that top screen. So I have seen a guy that. Remember that one we did where the guy actually, they had a broken dash and they got the Armada dash with the top screen in it. Remember that one we did a couple weeks back? Mm-hmm. And we just put a back panel on it to hide it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do lose. If there's anything on that screen that's visible, you're going to lose it. So it kind of sucks. But nobody makes anything to integrate with the top screen. Otherwise, yes, both Pack and Metra make a dash kit for it.
Yes. So
just not if you have the top screen.
Sony or Pioneer stereo.
Have you used CT Sound brands? I have not used CT Sounds. I was gonna say no. I don't think we've ever used CT. I know Doug loves them.
Yeah.
Check out Soundman. Soundman talks about them all the time. They're a big supporter of his show. They had something on Facebook too this week that I was perusing that was interesting. I don't remember what it was about, but it was a good read. They have a nice Facebook page. If you're into CT Sounds, definitely check out their Facebook page. What's a good DSP since my Rockford Fosgate DSR1 keeps having, I'm guessing you're going to say issues. Have you updated the DSR1? There's 3 updates you have to do. 2 are on the iData site and 1 is on the one is on the Rockford site. If that is driving you crazy, check out the audio control this guy. Where's it at? This one. They make the 608 and they make the 810. Those are really nice too. Super easy to use. If you want to stay in that parametric EQ, you have the Alpine. The Alpine's really nice too. Alpine's super simple to use, kind of like the DSR1. It's a bigger DSP and it has the power built into it, but it's this guy right here, PXE0850S. Now, if you want, we did do reviews on all these on the Saturday show on YouTube where we talked about all those DSPs. So you can go back and check the Saturday YouTube live show. We've talked about all those. Another one to keep in mind also is Moscone? Is it Moscone? Moscone makes the 608.
Yeah, I think Helix.
Helix the Moscone 608 is right in that same price point. It's a little bit more than DSR1, but it's right in that same price point. So you might want to check that one out too. We're gonna get one of those in hopefully in the next couple months to play with one of those and have some fun.
Tell Paul to get back to me. Sometimes you gotta call back again.
Yes, bug him.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to bug him.
Yeah, because sometimes we can even go to the store either. We're just here, so.
Yeah. But yeah,
Massage
don't be afraid to bug
Chicago.
Paul. He bugs me, so by all means, feel free to bug him as much as you want. Helix DSP2, how is it? The Helix DSP is phenomenal. I don't know their full lineup. I haven't put any effort into the Helix stuff yet. It is on my list of things to do here in the next month or so because the people that represent them, I'm trying to get in contact with them right now. So we know Jason there, and hopefully we'll have some fun with them in the future.
What about the audio control DQ61?
The DQ61 is great because it has a really light learning curve. It's just dials, so it's straight analog. We used them, honestly, before the DSR1 and the DM608 came out, we were using that guy a lot, that and the LCQ1. So we used a lot of those.
Train it
A
up.
lot of fun, pretty simple to use. Pretty simple to screw up too, because it's, people always want to turn those dials a lot. It's 12 dBs a boost. You really don't need much of anything to get those things. Just waiting for price to get installed. Still call him.
Yeah,
just don't be afraid to call him. Okay, he'll sometimes you got to call him 2 or 3 times. I apologize. That's his side of the business, not mine. I'm in New Hampshire. I'm tempted to drive down.
New Hampshire.
Isn't Maddie in New Hampshire?
I think so.
Schaefer?
Sound effects.
Sound effect. Check out Sound Effects.
Yeah.
They're somewhere in that area. They're awesome.
They're awesome.
They're awesome.
They're good.
Have you guys done a lot of DS? No.
Nope.
We don't.
No.
I got one in a box over there that
Yes.
they brought to us to play with, and I need to put it in Haley's car because she doesn't have a remote start. But no, we don't do a lot of DS4s.
Yeah, exactly.
You should drive down. I drove from Iowa. Yes, you did. And back's doing much better. Thank you. I'm coming from Indiana.
I lost the factory backup camera in my RAM when I switched the head unit.
You shouldn't have.
You should not. No, because you can retain it.
You can retain it.
What can you recommend?
Retaining the factory camera. You shouldn't have lost the factory backup camera. None of the harnesses that are available allow you to lose that factory backup camera. If you took it somewhere and they didn't plug it in, but you should not. You shouldn't have lost the factory backup camera.
Yeah.
Not at all. That should still be there. You definitely. It should still be there. I'm trying to think. What year was the RAM?
Man, I don't know.
Go on to pack-audio.com
Yeah.
and see what harness yours requires. There might have just needed a secondary harness for that to get that back in. And I think that's all you need is the secondary harness. Unless you got Metric Kit, in which case they'll have the secondary harness, and iData should have the secondary harness if it doesn't come with theirs. But there's no reason to lose your factory backup camera. None at all. Viper.
I need a good pair of 6.5 for a 2011 Chevy Tahoe. But I don't want to change the Bose amplifier right now. Any suggestions?
Wait until you change your Bose amplifier.
Yes,
you need to wait until you change. You got to do it all at once, man. It's a Bose system. Yeah, you gotta do it all at once. That's the only thing. Air conditioning versus no air conditioning. As far as the install bay goes, we don't
have any air conditioning. No, it's
doors open right there.
yeah.
The showroom air conditioned. That's why we have this plexi over it. Now we do have these vents here. And there is a couple vents open here that blow onto mine, and there's a couple vents open here that blow onto him. We have these little fans here and here that we have blowing on us all the time. Believe it or not, it doesn't get super hot in the install bay.
In the house.
But yeah, as far as that, no, we keep this non-air conditioned.
Okay, so
because I like the door open. I get claustrophobic, man.
Okay, so the Dodge Ram, he used iData, I think. Says iData says the RR does not retain the camera. It should.
What year is it? 2009?
I don't know what year is the RAM, but
well, I thought they made a secondary harness for that.
They should make it a secondary harness.
There's no reason why you'd lose the backup.
No,
Go on to Pack.
Nah, iData is like,
I think you need to do a little bit more research on that because there's no reason. I've never not retained a factory backup camera.
2019.
It's a 2019 RAM?
Yeah.
No, well, you say 19 or 9?
2019.
That's why you lost it. It's a 2019.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, if it's for the 2019, yes, you do lose the camera on that one right now. Okay, that makes sense. I thought you said different year. All right, yes, you're correct. You do lose it on 2019 as of right now.
You can check.
Get the handle cam.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times, okay, so in the handle is a generic either cube or round shaped camera. Go ahead and pull the handle apart, and the factory camera should come out of that mount, and you should be able, if you go to echomaster.com, you should be able to find a camera that they carry that'll go into that location, and then you'll have to run new wiring.
All right, what about
or wait 6 months until someone figures out how to get it to work.
What about the Pioneer DEQ S1?
Yeah, I talked about that one, I think. Yeah.
Any input on the Wavetech product? They good. They good.
It's on the shelf, right there. No, we really haven't moved forward too much with them. We kind of ran the course on those. We did the test we were going to do with them, and right now we're kind of, they don't have anything to talk about, so we're just kind of doing our thing. If they come out with, they did come out with the new smart harness or the smart adapter for stop-start vehicles that allows you to get accessory power and delays and do all that kind of fun stuff. But the main problem we're finding with stop-start actually has nothing to do with that. It's if the voltage drops so low, that's more the issue we're having with stop-start. Now, honestly, no one really has an option to fix it when the voltage goes down to 8 volts. So that's the problem we're having with stop-start, not anything else. So until someone comes out with a better option for that, or just makes equipment that works at 8 volts, which some people, like Helix does, their stuff works at 8 volts. The kicker key works at 8 volts. The new CX series amplifier, or C whatever, the new yellow line kicker stuff works at 6 volts. Yeah. And there again, stop-start is going to become more of an issue in these vehicles. A lot of 2019 cars have them, and it's already 7 months in. So, and yeah, so we'll keep that. That one is going to be an ever-growing topic for us, and we'll keep you guys in the loop. What's the bad thing you're finding your own accessories for car stereo? So one of the things is finding your own accessory for car stereo, and yes, it does suck. But so this guy right here, this is the Ignition 3. Now what this was designed for is a CAN bus car. It connects to your OBD2 port, and it uses that to provide you with and the reason why it connects to OBD2 is only because there's a power in the ground there, a constant 12 volts in the ground. And what it does is it reads the alternator turning on and off, and it will give you an accessory output, and it has a delay on it, so it will stay on. You can program how long it stays. There's 2 options for how long it stays on. So that does make it a little bit easier if you don't have something, let's say like that has signal sense built into it. That's a really good alternative to get some kind of signal sense. The problem is if you're that guy that's going to sit in the parking lot with the key on and the engine not running, it's not going to work. So it's made for when the engine starts, it senses that voltage increase and will turn it on. It also senses when the voltage decreases, and that's where the timer kicks in and will stay on for like 2 minutes. So it's also really nice if you have turn off pop, because it keeps it on for 2 minutes, up to 2 minutes afterwards. So you can be long gone by the time the thing goes poof.
All right. I have a 2003 Tahoe with
Bobby?
system. All right. I want to install an audio control LC6 1200. How would I get the signal from them to the stereo, so I can retain all the chimes?
What kind of car is it?
It's a 2003 Tahoe.
2003 Tahoe?
Yeah.
And you're trying to keep the factory radio?
I don't know if you can retain the chimes as it sounds from speakers.
Well, if it's a 2003, I would never keep a 2003. I'd replace the radio for sure. I mean, that's the only thing I would ever do. I would not do anything but replace the radio.
In the first place.
Yeah. So I've never not replaced the radio in that car.
Thank you, Select TA.
And when you do that, all the chimes and all that stuff is gonna be brought in through either whatever interface you buy. So the interface you buy, depending on who makes it, is gonna have some form of a chime generator like this one here. I think this is a Metropiece. So they have a chime here. iData has something very similar to that, and then PAC has an actual chime module on a cable that you move around. But on a 2003, honestly, even if it was a 2013, I'd still replace the radio.
Yeah. Yeah.
As far as there was a question about the JL Jeep doing work on the new JL Jeep, the only thing we've done to the new JL Jeep so far, believe it or not, is add subwoofer. It's really weird. It hasn't. I think people are still going through new car with it.
Yeah.
At least here they are. I know there's a lot of guys that has had fun tearing into them. It's not a fun car to do anything on. There is 2 batteries underneath the hood, and there's an airbag, and there's all kinds of woe for sure. But they take small crappy speakers right now. I'm really hoping that someone will come out like with this Jeep. The old Jeep has this baffle, and the new Jeep has something similar to this, but they have a little tiny speaker, a little 4-inch in there. And with all the technology that these companies have now for making boxes and plastic stuff for all these all-terrain vehicles and these motorcycles, it doesn't make sense why one of them doesn't make one for the new Jeep. So I'm hoping that it's eventually just going to come.
Coming, yeah.
Why do you use a pack? Okay, hold on. Why do you use the pack LC module and you don't? Why do you use the pack LC module and you don't find your own accessory? Because a lot of these cars don't have accessory that's usable.
No.
It's data. Like you need a smart harness. The LC module will do the job for you. So the thing is if the cigarette lighter turns on and off, great. What if it doesn't? So now I have to go dig into the car and I have to find something that turns on and off with the car. Well, I don't know what that is going to. If I just find a random brown wire in the kick of the car that's turning on and off with ignition, what is it doing? I don't know.
Correct.
Behind the radio, there's not an accessory, and most of the time the accessory at the key is like an 18 gauge or a 22 gauge wire. It's not made for anything other than what it's doing. So to avoid my customer having issues, or you, the user, having any issues or having to take your car back for warranty or tapping any strange wire that we're not aware of, if I use a piece, it doesn't have to be theirs. I could use a WaveTech, or I could use an audio control, or even some of the amplifiers have it built in that have the auto sense feature built into it. Then all I have to do is connect power and ground, which I have at the amplifier, and tap into a speaker. That means I've put the minimal amount of footprint into that install so that if anything should happen to that car, it's literally I've tapped 2 wires that have nothing to do with anything electronic in the car. So it's kind of a cover your own ass thing. And honestly, as far as selling them to somebody, they're relatively inexpensive. They're $25 to $35, and the peace of mind is much higher than me spending a half hour digging through a car trying to find an accessory. Now, if you're a professional and you go, I have access to wiring diagrams, well, that's cool. But then again, if it's an accessory or an accessory wire at the key, that could be a very low amperage accessory wire, like 200, 300 milliamps. And it's not... Even though the amp really doesn't need a lot to turn on, if it's not made for that, then I need to put in a relay. And it's like, why? There's a device that'll do this that's way easier and will do the job.
Somebody says Knowledge Fest comment. Yes.
Knowledge Fest will be here in August. We're going to talk about Knowledge Fest, hopefully more tonight.
And just to remind you guys, today is the last day you guys can vote for Installer of the Year or Trusted Tech if you are in the industry.
So we'll end here. I'm sorry. So here we go. So there it is there.
Yeah.
Go ahead. If you haven't voted, go ahead, head over. Thank you. If you have voted, thank you again. If you caught the post, oddly enough, we were doing really well. So that's cool. Now, if we missed your question, obviously tune back in tonight at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time on Facebook. We'll be doing our Facebook Live, and we will answer more questions. Any specials on alarm installations? Thank you, Corey. We are going to do one at some point. It's just, I don't know how good it's going to be because they're, again, not having access to... Most alarm manufacturers limit the amount of access that consumers can have to their information and to their alarm products.
And it's because they don't want to.
Well, they're protecting their intellectual. Well, they're protecting their intellectual property. And if that seems hard to believe, know that right now, Directed is suing the crap out of everyone for their intellectual property. It is big money. Yeah. Okay, intellectual property is what rules the world nowadays, people.
And also, if you burn your car, it's like you want to blame the company? No.
Well, it's not even that. It's just they're protecting their intellectual property and the money they have invested in it. And they're right or wrong. Not going to debate that, but I understand why they're doing it. Okay, anyway. And with that, thank you for voting. Head over there and vote. Last day. Tonight, we'll be live. We went way longer than 5 minutes. I apologize. Get back to work. We'll see you guys tonight. Bye.
Bye.
Good day, everyone, and welcome. How's everybody doing today? Hang on. What am I hanging on to?
Oh, I gotta put the timer.
Look at that. He's dead under the car.
Sleeping
on the job.
Yes, sir.
Why are you sleeping on the job?
Oh, because I love doing this. This is the
best time to do backup cameras when it's raining outside. Oh, you want to make Fernando happy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. So today, we got a couple things to talk about here. We showed this before we went on vacation. This is the cool Pioneer book. Hold on. So Pioneer didn't know how to spend their money this year, so they made this, which is a really beautiful hardbound book. It talks all about the Z and D series speakers. It's pretty gorgeous. It has all the specs in it. It's really nice. And what we're going to do is we have two of them, one of which we're going to give away today on this video. So, but you have to do something. We're not, you know, it's not going to be like, hey, just super simple. Actually, it is super simple. So what we want you to do, it is super simple. So what we want you to do is take a picture of your car audios. Meaning, I don't care what you take a picture of. Take a picture of your radio, take a picture of your amp, take a picture of your fuse holder, door panel, tweeter mount. I don't care. Something that has something to do with car audio. It doesn't have to be Pioneer, because Pioneer is not sponsoring this in any way, shape, or form. We just have the cool books and we want to give them away. So go ahead and do that.
Yep.
And now, here's the thing. So once you take your picture, what I want you to do is you're going to tag us, 5-star. You know, you're gonna post, a little tag. So you're gonna tag us and two of your friends. I don't care which two friends. Mm-hmm. Hopefully somebody that's not following us, because this is the whole idea, is to get more people to follow us. Mm-hmm. And the hashtag 5-star Pioneer book. So it's got the hashtag 5-star Pioneer book has to be there, because what we're gonna do tomorrow is we're gonna go and we're gonna pick one of you guys and you're gonna get the book. It's that simple. So picture, tag us, two of your friends, hashtag, boom. All right. So that's how you're going to get the book.
That's it.
That's it. Now, on to the learning tip of the day. So what we got here is an F-150. I know, right? A Jeep and an F-150? It's almost funny. Now, the problem that we had when this F-150 came in is the factory radio wasn't working. And that's bad, right? Because that's why he's in here. So the first thing we want to do is figure out what harness we need. We went to pack-auto.com and it recommended this. Now, this is where this gets confusing, is because this is the standard plug that they've been using for years and years and years. It's backwards when you hold it up. Okay, I know. All right, but you guys can figure it out. We read it. So anyways, we'll write it backwards next time. What you want to do to find out if you need this smart harness is check right here. See, this only has this one little wire in it. That wire is not accessory. Accessory would be in these pins right here, and it's not there. So that means, one, we have a smart harness, which we're going to need this. So once we plug this in, now what we need to do is make sure that the data that's coming through here is actually turning on the radio. So the only thing that could be bad is either bad data or the master fuse that powers this, meaning the one over here, actually over there in the fuse box. So we'll go ahead and we'll turn on the car. We have our voltmeter set right here. Car is on, as you can tell. And we're gonna grab our accessory wire, which is right there. Our voltmeter's ground is already in place. And there you go. So we have 12 volts. That's good. Now, since we're already in here, we want to go ahead and find the reverse, because some of these have reverse as green and some of them have it as purple white. So we'll go ahead and grab our purple white right here. And we'll do our little wrap around to hold the wire in place. All right, now we'll go ahead and throw it in reverse. And there we go, we have 12 volts. We'll take it out of reverse. We don't have 12 volts. The reason why we need that is obviously Fernando's putting in a backup camera. So this is telling us that on this harness, the purple white is indeed reverse. Now PAC is updating most of their harnesses to go with that Pioneer Kenwood color. It's just sometimes it's easier just to check it before you actually get going. What's up, Steve? So that we make sure that we have it correct here, and I don't have to go and repin the harness or do something silly after the fact. Now, second thing too, hey, why not? If you want to retain that factory USB that's located right here, go ahead and take this top piece off, and it is going to be located right here. You can unplug it, it will snake back down, and it is this guy right here. You can use, hey Fernando, I can hear the volume over here, man. You can plug in with the pack adapter, and now you've retained your factory USB into the back of the radio all as well. I can hear it, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can hear you listening to our show over there.
That is amazing.
Steve says hi.
Hey, what's up, Steve? Stevie.
All right, so SMD love. Here you go. Here's the SMD love.
There you go.
And actually, we just got the new DD1 here, the new ones you guys are making. So that's right here. Hopefully, we get to play with that. And that's why we built not this computer, but this guy right here. Of course, we made it shiny. Fun. All right, so that was the cool tip for the day. Now, remember, if you want the cool Pioneer book, picture of your car audio, I don't care what it is, and go to hashtag it's backwards 5-star Pioneer book. There you go.
Where's the book?
The book is right here. It's a short tale. It's called
Nice.
High Performance Automotive Loudspeakers by Pioneer. Read it to your kids. And when you have kids, read it to, or, whatever. You get the idea. All right, we got to get back to work. Fernando's trying to get this done without taking a shower because it's raining outside and the cars, and we got another one to do.
That's awesome. Steve.
What did he say?
Steve said, wait, triple homo.
Oh,
That's
jeez.
awesome.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Remember, hashtag, get it in there, 2 friends and us. Picture, you know the deal. Have a nice day. Oh, we're gonna tell you tomorrow on the show. So you
Tomorrow
have
on the
till
show.
2:00 tomorrow. Get it in before 2:00 tomorrow. Dean, for the third part of the voting thing, you have to run naked at Knowledge Fest. I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. I mean, right? As long as Fernando's filming it, I'm down. All right, guys.
Love you too, Steve.
No homo. Right?
I don't know.
Or unless you really want to. All right, guys. You have a good day as always. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Hey. What's going on, buddy?
Hey.
So, what did we forget to do yesterday? We forgot to I think we remembered to We remembered to okay.
Yeah, sorry, guys.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. But it's not because we forgot.
It is because we forgot. I
No.
mean, we were busy.
Exactly.
Well, we were on a really tight schedule yesterday, which is no excuse for us not going on because I really wanted to go on yesterday because yesterday we got to put in our first JL Audio
Tweak.
88.
Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun.
That was a lot of tweaking.
Forget to say hi to me. D Chevy 78. Hi, how you doing? So yeah, we forgot to say hi to you yesterday. Hello. Hey, speaking of, there he is. There's the guy. Black Bear DYO, or however you say that. He's the winner of the Pioneer book. So for all you lackeys out there that couldn't take a picture and tag something in it, I mean, dude, so sad. He was the only guy that did it. So I guess that failed. So, but you get the book. The book is yours. Give me your email address, or not your email address, your mailing address, and I will mail the book to you. You won that one. You're the only one that did the work. So it's yours, and I'm excited to give it to you. We have a second one. We'll come up with some other giveaway that no one will do, and that'll be wonderful. I mean,
I don't understand why people don't do it.
because it was hard. They had to take a picture and tag something. All right. Anyways, so lots of things going on here at the 5-Star.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lots of events have unfolded in the last couple days. One of them we can finally talk about. So one of the things we've sprouted has finally come to fruition. But first things first, if you guys haven't been paying attention or you don't know anyone in the industry, you just like the morale. I did like the morale. That was a good touch. The picture, that was a good touch. Anyways, so the industry awards that we're competing, or I'm competing in, I say we're because at the end of the day it really is the two of us, even though my name's on it, it kind of sucks. They should have a joint duo. Anyways, Trusted Tech and Install of the Year, we won in both categories, so we made it in the top 12 and we made it in the top 5, so that means we move on to round 3. if you want to know more about that, I just put up a thank you video that's going to kind of outline what's up ahead, sort of, the little bit that we do know.
Yeah.
But I want to thank all you guys personally, as well as watch the video because it's there to enjoy. Now, on to bigger and more exciting things.
Yes.
We found out the other day that we are, in fact, going to be teaching a class at Knowledge Fest. So that's going to be cool. So we have a video class we're going to be teaching Saturday morning at 9:30. What are you doing?
I'm trying to
literally
for my...
The kit's radio's right there. Everything's done. It's all sitting on my bench. Way ahead of you, bro?
Yeah.
Anyways, so we're going to be teaching a class 9:30 a.m. Saturday morning. It's called the Digital Business Card, where we're going to give guys help in how to do this, how to film, how to talk to a camera, cameras to use, the stuff that we do, that YouTube thing or this Instagram thing. So that's going to be really cool. So if you are going to Knowledge Fest, like you're in industry, you're going to Knowledge Fest, definitely check out that class. If you want to meet us, don't have to attend the class. You can just see us in the hallways and say hi. Fernando needs some taco. Oh yeah, yeah. No, he's good. You want some tacos and beer?
Tacos and beers are awesome.
There you go. So that is also so that's happening. We're super excited about that. And then also something that we were working on that finally happened. So we're gonna be doing 3 videos with these guys, along as they're gonna be a show sponsor for a couple weeks. And it is these guys right here, Thinkware dash cams. When you want a premium dash cam, Thinkware. So we've got a couple dash cams that we're gonna be doing a video on. We're gonna put one in Haley's car. If that makes sense. And we have 3 models to play with. System. I'm gonna break it. Good job, Dean. Now they come packaged as well. We have 2 dual camera systems that we're gonna play with and a single camera system. Thinkware is a great partner of ours. They're distributed by Amp of America, which is Pack Audio and Best Kits and Stinger and Phoenix Gold, and we have a really good relationship with them. We actually reached out to Thinkware, and they're like, "Yeah, we're down. You guys want to talk about our stuff and put it in cars and tell everyone how great it is? Then yeah, cool." So there you go. We'll be doing some cool videos on Thinkware because we know dash cams right now are a hot button topic, and there are a lot of them out there, and some are better than others. And Thinkware would be one of them. So awesome there. The sound is muffled. I'm sorry, Johnny. It might be my hand in the way. I keep cupping my hand on the bottom of the phone. I don't have one of those cool pop stopper locket thingies to hold. I probably should get one, but I'm not that cool. So we got that. We got the Knowledge Fest, teaching a class. We got Thinkware we meant to talk about. We apologize for not being on yesterday. You went to a Kenwood training last night. I went to a business meeting with Pac. What else we got? Is that it?
Yeah.
No video would be complete without talking at least something educational, because that's what we do. We talk cool stuff. We got a van. We're putting a radio in a van. Single DIN. So this is kind of some retro tech. Check this out. When's the last time you guys did one of these? Now, for some of you may have done one of these recently. So what we got is a single DIN radio. Now, the one thing about single DIN radios is they have these locks here in the side. Usually the radios will come with keys. And if I can find the keys, I think I threw them away. Probably should have kept them. I threw them away. Anyways, keys usually have a small hook on the end, and you wonder what that's for. That's actually for when you detach the face to pull the trim bezel off. Now, a helpful tip when you are putting in one of these single DINs, do this. Go ahead and remove the face. Don't leave it on. Set it aside somewhere safe where it can't get scratched, and put the radio in like this. And the reason why is because, like in this car, this clips into place. You don't want to be pushing on the face of the radio, scratching it, breaking it, or something like that. Boom. There you go. So that was your helpful learning tip for the day.
Yay.
I know, right? So fun. All right, guys. And with that, we're going to let you go. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Remember, this 5 minutes 5-star. We'll see you again here tomorrow. Bye. Good day, everyone, and welcome. Fernando, where are you at? There you are.
What's up?
I'm still trying to get used to this aspect ratio because as a filmer, it goes...
Filmer?
Well, videographer? What do you want to call it? Somebody who holds the camera the right direction.
Producer.
Well, no. I mean,
Why not?
editor.
You produce a show.
Well, editing. Anyways, who cares? I'm still trying to get used to this aspect ratio here. Today is Friday, which means that's the end of the week for a lot of you people.
Yeah.
Which means
Not for us.
nothing for us. But we have a bunch of stuff to talk about, so let's hop to it. Let's get right to it. First things first. Come on over here, buddy. Uh-oh. I'm hanging.
Okay.
I'm hanging.
Yep.
All right, what do we got here?
Look at this.
Look at it.
What is this?
I don't know. I can't see the front. Ooh, does that say Ayaska? Or yeah. Ayaska. Flip it over to the back. All right, so these are the Ayaska test discs.
Yeah.
Now, if you guys caught that cool show we did with Jeff Smith, these were the desks. These were the discs. So these are the awesome Ayaska test discs. These things are like $25, $35 a piece.
Yeah.
They're ridiculous. And guess what? We have 5 of them. And guess who they're from? Not Jeff Smith.
No, they not from Jeff Smith.
They are not from Jeff Smith.
Bill Freeman.
Of MAG Sales. You guys know Bill. He's our rep for many products. But the reason why he gave...
Here?
Tip. There you
Sorry,
go.
my bad.
The reason why we have these is because he is our Kenwood and Morel rep.
Yep.
Because of that, Ayaska sent him a box of discs, from which he took 5 of them, set them aside, and was like, hey, man...
Well, he actually mentioned in one of the live shows, hey, I have a few Ayaska this, I can give it to you guys. Well, they're here.
So they're
Buy
here.
This.
You know what that means? That means giveaways. Woo! We're not going to give them away here. However, who gave us the discs?
Bill Freeman from MAG Sales.
That's free man, kind of like we're going to give them away free. So free man, Bill Freeman, and he is the rep for
MAG Sales,
which
Kenwood,
is
and Morel.
2 of my favorite companies. That's important. Remember that.
Remember that. Who gave it to us?
Bill Freeman.
No. Who gave it to us?
No, you don't have to type it in here. But remember that. That's important.
Yeah.
And you know why. Okay, now, back to what else we got. All right, so we have this cool car right here. We have a Mini Cooper, which is the Club Cadet or whatever it is. Now, this is a base model stereo. It has... This radio is cool as could be. It's got a cool little thing that goes... Anyways, inside the doors here is this little crappy speaker. Pull one of those out for me real quick, will you? It has this cool 3-hole 4-inch. This is also a lot of what like the new Jeep JL size kind of is. A lot of people have been replacing those with the replacements for these, like this set of Focals. Show me the model number. Collapse that for me, please.
Right here.
It's on the top. You gotta set your phone down. There you go. This
everything.
is the
Plug and Play IF BMW
C for coaxial. So it's a plug and play. It has a clip that plugs in.
And they are awesome.
And they are awesome. They are a direct bolt in. As you can see, that Focal shiny. This shiny spot right here, that's the tweeter. Now, naturally, they didn't just fit in perfect. There is a little piece of metal that needs to be cut, little upside down frowny face. It needs to be removed in order for the magnet to clear. But there's plenty of depth, and there's plenty of width. So, or opposite of depth. Yeah.
Correct.
No, not width, but front width. Okay. Anyways, so the speaker fits in perfect.
Yeah.
Beautiful sounding. The factories are like a 7 ohm, which is
6 something.
Yeah, it's weird. So this is 4, which is going to make it a tad bit louder.
What's up, guys?
But what makes it unique is that there is this guy right here, which is the factory mid-bass driver. Now, in the upgraded model, this is a subwoofer, and it is a mid-bass. And why this is kind of important is this blue plug right here. Could you unplug that for me?
I can't do that.
You're the best.
I know. Everybody knows that.
I know. I know they know that.
All right.
Let's take a little flathead screwdriver and unplug it.
Slowly.
Now, on this plug, there are 2 wires that are identical. So you have 4. Well, there's 2 sets. So you have 2 black brown and 2 black red. The inside ones, as you guys can see, are a little bit fatter than the outside ones. And why that is that the 2 big ones actually feed into
the subwoofer.
This. And then the 4 clips they're actually use. These 2 outside ones are what come up here and go to the door. So right now it's unplugged. This guy doesn't play. This guy doesn't play.
Yeah.
If you're going to meter it from the radio to the speaker, you're going to be using the 2 inside ones. If
Yeah.
you want to meter the ohm load for this driver here, you use the 2 outside ones.
Yeah.
And why this is important is because we needed to check to see if there was any fake engine noise or anything like that. So we were able to make sure we use these 2 guys here on the inside. And that allowed us to get our high level signal. Now, the other thing that's very important when you're doing a car like this that has these, you have to find out how much voltage is getting to it. Okay? Because a lot of the times these are amplified subwoofers and they can have up to 20 volts of power getting to them. And why that's important is because if you grab something like this guy here, which is a very popular high level to low level adapter. This is an SNI 35. They've been using and making these for as long as I've been doing this. And it's a resistor based.
Long time.
You know, yeah, exact. Thank you. It's a resistor based high level to low level adapter. Now, we took this out of a job that we fixed for somebody. This had almost set their trunk on fire. As you can see, those white things there, those are the resistors. What happens is this is the reason why it's called a 35 is because it's rated to handle 35 watts of power. Okay, now you can use Ohm's law to back out of that to figure out how much voltage that is. But what we needed to find out is how much voltage is getting to that. So we played some pink noise because a pink noise is going to give you an average, and we also played a 40 hertz test tone very quickly. You don't want to play that for a long extended period of time. Just turn it up, get your measurement, turn it down. Up, down, done. And what you're going to do is you're going to need your digital multimeter, this guy right here. You're going to set it to AC because remember, sound is AC. Connect these in to... Ooh, that hurt, didn't it?
Oh,
yeah, you got
that was
stabbed.
awesome. That was awesome.
Look at that.
Oh, that was live right
hey,
there.
that's me. Anyways, so you don't have. You're gonna connect them in just like this. You're gonna see this number appear on here, and with this we got. What did we get? We got about 7 volts, playing the 40 hertz test tone, and about 3 volts, a little less, playing pink noise.
Yeah.
Now, what you need to know at that point is how much of an input can the device you're hooking up to it take. So we're using this guy right here. I stabbed you, I'm sorry. We're using this guy, which is a P310, very common. We do a ton of these, and we needed to know how much it'll take high level.
Yep.
Now, unfortunately, that is not on their owner's manual. So on their owner's manual, it only says it takes 10 or 130 millivolts to like 3 volts. But it doesn't say the low level. That's the important thing, because if it wouldn't take up to 7 volts, then we would have to use some form of an external high level to low level, something like the LC2I,
Audio systems.
which is this guy right here. If you've never seen the LC2I, this is the audio control LC2I. It's as big as an amplifier, but it is not a resistor based high level to low level adapter. It is actually electronically based. It does it magically with electronics. Anyways, you get what I'm talking about. We're already gone long here. So we had to call Rockford just to verify. The woofer will take actually up to, what do you say, 12 volts of input? 12 volts of input on the high level.
Yeah.
So which is well within the operating range of what we're going to be putting to it. So we're good. So we were able to just use the factory high level to low level that's built into the amplifier on the side of the box.
Yep.
And everything is magical boom boom bass. Now, go ahead and hop in the car and let's hear some bass, because, you know, naturally, we've talked about all this. You want to see it working, I understand.
Okay.
Go ahead, we got to plug it back in because I made him disconnect it all.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. How's everybody doing today? Hope you guys are enjoying these new 5 minutes with 5-star. Don't forget, tomorrow's Saturday, which means at 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we go live. Hey, who gave us those CDs?
Bill Freeman.
Who does he work for?
MG Sales.
What brands?
Kenwood and Morel.
Kenwood and Morel. Remember that. All right, turn it on. Let's hear some bass.
Hang on.
Oh, no problem. Got to find some music. Unfortunately, we're using my phone, so... Hey, you could use your phone. Do you need the cable?
Yep.
You want me to grab you a cable?
Hang on.
I got a cable right here. There you go. Sorry. You know, we can only think of so much on these things.
Alright.
He works for me. Nice, Johnny.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Let's hear it. So now, all right, go ahead, turn it down. So now this car is updated with a little bit more bass than those funky little things under the subwoofer, under the seats. And the problem they were having is there was
Under the subwoofer.
yeah, under the subwoofer. There was too much sound coming from those, and it was muffled. And also, as you saw from us showing you the factory speaker, which is now back in the cool Focal box, there was no tweeters at all in this car. It is literally 4 high-frequency, 4-inch mid-range. No tweeters at all. And she was complaining that there wasn't enough, as we like to say, tick. So now we got some nice Focal tick.
Yep.
We got a nice P300 simple bass upgrade.
Yep.
Wham bam, thank you ma'am.
So there you go, guys.
Really? So we gotta drag the S?
Yes.
So, alright, that's it for today. Thank you for turning in for this extra long edition of 5 Minutes with 5 Star. We gotta make up for that day we missed, right?
Oh yeah.
And of course the pitiful display of single din radio we had
And we're
yesterday.
gonna let you know if you guys join the YouTube channel, of course, they give away for those discs. All
Yeah,
right, they Bill Freeman give it to us.
Well, you told them, you kind of gave away when we're going to talk about giving them away. We weren't going to do that. No, we weren't going to talk about it being on YouTube on Saturday.
There you go. On Saturday. This Saturday. Don't forget, 6:30. 6 o'clock.
6. It's 6 o'clock, man. You guys going to be in
we're
Knowledge.
going.
We will talk about that on Saturday. We will be in Knowledge Fest, yes, and we'll be teaching a class. So excited. We'll talk more about that tomorrow, of course. You guys need to get on with your day. It's almost 3 o'clock, which means 2 hours from now, a lot of you will be checking out for the day. All right.
See you guys.
See ya. Way to go, Fernando.
Thank you.
Way to go, bro.
I always do, man.
You're the best.
I know.
Bye. All right, there we go. Sorry about that.
Let's try
We're
one
live.
more time.
One more
This
time.
is the first time we're doing this.
This is the first time we're doing this. We've never done it before.
No.
Oh, look at that. See, the camera's still up and running in the background. Hey, oh, look at my bald spot. Yeah, it looks so nice. It's so
shiny.
Nice. Doesn't feel bald. Anyways, so it's 5 Minutes 5 Star. We just had a great show. Thank you guys so much. If any of you guys caught that, you guys asked some great questions tonight. It was a lot of fun. Now, this is the one thing that we're hopefully going to be able to keep doing while we're on our marathon video making thing. Holy crap. Dude, the video we have to make, it's going to be epic. There's no question about it. I'm super excited. And I'm super excited for you guys to get the opportunity to watch it. We just can't show it to you until the judging is over and all that fun stuff has happened. Most people don't even share these videos, so we might do a little bit of editing to it just to change things to protect the innocent.
Yeah, we have.
But other than that, they're going to be huge.
Hey, do you guys ever see this?
Yeah, we showed that the other day.
So cool.
All right, put it back in the toolbox. All right. So,
Yeah.
what do we got?
What do we got?
So, did you guys like the song we played tonight? That was done by Sir Mix-a-Lot over there. This little guy. That's right. He was cutting it up. Who makes good rear view mirror backup cameras?
EcoMaster.
Rear view mirror backup cameras?
Yes.
Do they make those?
Yep. Yeah, they just come out with a new rear mirror backup camera. Really
the full
nice.
combo.
Yep, the full combo. It's really nice. So check ecomaster.com and you will find
Now,
it.
if you have an unlimited budget and you want to spend some serious cash, head over to Vox and check out their full. They make that mirror for Chevy. You know, the one that shows no blind spots.
Yeah.
I mean, it's expensive, but damn.
Oh.
That's what's in his Camaro. You know the Camaro? Yeah, the white one.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got that. In his.
Really?
Oh, it's cool as shit. Oh, sorry.
Wow.
All right. Hey, from Queensland, Australia, what's going on?
Hey guys, this is live again.
Yeah. Finally get to catch one of these live LOL formerly River Bottoms Bow Hunter. Give away more free stuff. Bobby. It's a
guys,
Saturday, man. You don't need
give
free stuff.
something and you guys gonna do nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
Come on.
What are you gonna do for it? I mean,
Yeah, like-
come on. What are you gonna do for it? Bobby, you've won stuff before. All right, what do we got? Thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Sounds like a what's up? You got any plans for this weekend?
Yes, I'm going to a comedy club after this. Well, of course I gotta go take a shower. Comedy club, man.
I'm gonna go edit.
Yes, I know. It's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit.
Yeah.
Good. First
I'm
time watching. Thanks
Thank
so
you,
much,
man.
man.
Thank
You guys
you,
rule.
Rob.
We try. Now, normally when we do these 5 minutes with 5 star, if you guys are checking these out for the first time because you were just watching the live show and you headed over here to check us out, the purpose for these are to do 5 minutes that allow us to inform you guys like what's going on with our day and also educate you in some way. There's always something we try to give you that is a little more than us just talking. Unfortunately, we just did the live show where we had a ton of great questions.
Yes.
I mean, there was a ton of great questions. You got and there again, I love to break out the toys. When you guys ask us questions, that's one of the things we talk about with these manufacturers. Like, hey man, listen, just give us one to hold on to so that when someone asks a question, like Sony with the GS9, granted that's supposed to be in your car by now and it isn't because like we're busy.
It's a lot of work, man.
We've gotten great amount of handheld time with it. Because it is the baddest single DIN. Oh, dude, it's the baddest radio around. Anything
if you need a good radio, that's the radio to
And
have.
honestly, I was a little depressed that I had to do a double DIN in my car because I wanted to do the GS9.
Yeah.
That was my plan was to do the GS9, but because I went with the
I'll
iData
take
kit,
it. It's okay. I sacrificed
you
myself.
Because going with the iData kit, I had to have a screen.
Yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. I love the 996. Like I am
yeah.
totally thrilled with the 996. And now that
Love
we
the
have
GS9.
now that we have the RR2
Yeah.
to go with it, because the RR2 is the new product that iData is coming out. Now, for those of you that are know what the RR2 is, this guy right here, and you're like, dude, I want an RR2. I'm going to tell you straight up. For the first 6 months that thing comes out, it's going to be dealer-based only. You're going to have to get it from a dealer because we're the only ones that are going to have software to flash it. It's not going to be consumer-based yet. And the reason why they're doing that is because they're building the software for it, and they want to have that 6 months as kind of a beta. So don't freak out that you can't find it on Amazon or something like that. It will be available to the public, but not for 6 months. But you can buy it from a retailer, okay?
Yeah.
Because they have to flash it for you is all that it is.
Thank you for all your support, man. Appreciate it.
Oh, we did an amazing job.
Yeah,
Thank you. You bet. No problem. Glad it turned out well. That's kind of the goal. That's always the goal.
It's always the goal. So definitely,
Today was exhausting. Not gonna lie. Today was exhausting. Today started out rough. It started out real rough.
Start with the GMC.
Yeah, but it was the whole like communication thing. This one we had a little
Because
communication error.
the focus that was on making these videos for installer of the year.
But once we got everything figured out, it actually today turned out better than I had planned. So sometimes, even though you plan for something, in the end, it turns out great.
Yeah, and don't forget we're
Till
gonna
the
be
next
in Dallas.
projects, yeah.
We're gonna be in Dallas for Knowledge Fest.
Thursday, Friday, and Saturday.
Thursday, Friday,
Sunday.
and Saturdays.
Monday. We leave out
We're gonna
Monday.
come out on a live show just to see where you
Are you guys
at.
in? Okay, so here's the. All right, and you guys are in Dallas or anywhere around the Dallas area. If you've heard of the Omni Hotel, that's where we're gonna be. If any of you guys are interested in coming out and meeting us, we'd entertain that. Okay, so because we're gonna be there.
Yeah.
And we have time Thursday. We have a couple hours on Thursday. We're getting there quite early. So if that's something anyone would be interested in, let us know.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about, maybe we'll find some like a restaurant or just meet at the Omni because they have like plenty of restaurants there. And hey, they have a bar. Just saying. I don't drink.
Bobby!
I just love free stuff. Exactly. Don't we just love free stuff?
Everybody
loves
loves
free
free stuff.
All right. That seems like it's been about 5 minutes. Thanks again for tuning in to the live show as well as the 5 minutes with 5 star. If this is new to you, don't worry. It gets better.
Let's get better
Now-
when the cars are here.
One thing to keep in mind, we record these and we release them on Mondays right now. So if you want to go back and check out any of the 5 minutes with 5 stars, you can check them out on YouTube. It is a Monday video that we put up. So it's something fun there to watch. All right, guys. On to the weekend.
I just take a picture of us. Look at that.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy. On to the weekend. You guys have fun weekend. Be safe. Be back Monday, 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. We're
you
going to
guys
have
later.
lots of fun.
Bye.
Bye.